Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hello, looking at Apple on the daily and weekly time frame. So the bears in full control today. A little red Maribozu here showing that the bears controlled from the open to the close, closing down very weak at the low of the day. But we did reject from just under the upper Bollinger Band, and it was a low volume day. And if you see that the bulls are not going to have high volume and we're right at the upper Bollinger Band resistance, you can very much assume that we're not going to get over that upper Bollinger Band and break out. Bulls need strong volume to break out above the upper Bollinger Band. That was not the case today for Apple. We're still in a tightening range. We did break this high of 118.17 only by a few pennies, but it's 118.69 that the bulls need to break to continue to higher highs. So we are still holding higher lows. You can see this is a tightening pattern on the daily. We're getting very tight here. A break of 116.78, and we're going to look to test the 10-day moving average, which will be in the low 116s tomorrow, and a break of 118.21, and we will look to test the recent high of 118.69. Weekly time frame shows a little indecision doji, pretty tight range this week, and that doesn't give much information at all. It is normal and healthy, still continuing the uptrend for the bulls, but again, it's the daily chart where the key levels are. Very clear higher lows since we did hit that breakout and consolidated, and now we're going to need to hit higher highs. A red flag would be losing the 10-day moving average support, but in my opinion, we would likely need to see the overall market see a fairly decent pullback in order for the Apple bulls to lose that 10-day moving average. So let's look at Apple on the 5-minute chart for some day trading opportunities today. Big pullback first thing, bounced right off the 200 period moving average support, and I saw multiple names, Facebook, Amazon, a bunch of names bouncing right off their 200 period 5-minute support, and there was a big move from that level, 117. Let's see, it was 117.61. We bounced up to the 20 period resistance, 118.21. So a nice little opportunity there. Then we pulled back, tightening range, and didn't see much action into the rest of the day until the end of the day. And check out my SPY video. There was a very clear bear signal on SPY right here at the end of the day, and Apple following along. So we bounced off this 200 period 5-minute support at the low of the day, and as soon as we lost that level, that is your signal to be going bearish. And the next candlestick we broke the low of the day is as if you needed more convincing signals. And look at the bear volume on this candlestick. It was the highest volume candlestick we had seen in the past few hours, and it was a very clear bear signal. So let's say you made a bear entry there, and let's say you got the worst entry on that candlestick down at 117.65. By the end of the day, we closed down here 117.45, not a huge drop, 20 cents. But if you're playing weekly calls, those are really nice gains to be had there, and we're still seeing weakness here into the end of the day. So if we pull back tomorrow, again, 116.78 and then the 10-day moving average are the key supports we're watching. And checking out the hourly time frame for Apple, key 100 period hourly support is 117.23, and if we lose that level, decent amount to the downside after the low of yesterday's support, that 116.78 level. So bears in control at the end of the day. We'll see if that carries through into tomorrow. And keep an eye on volume. If we see another bear day tomorrow on more than 24 million shares traded, then the bulls might be a little bit concerned with the way that the daily chart is shaping up. But as of right now, bulls are still in control as long as the 10-day moving averages support, and we'll check back in tomorrow after the bell. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.